Soles of our feet together, knees out wide, starting to move down on our backs. And again, if you have a bolster and a block, that's wonderful. If you don't, that's also completely fine. We're going to be first, again, doing a short breathing exercise and then moving into the Yin Yoga. Let's start first by ringing the gong. And then, as I said, soles of our feet together, knees out wide, starting to move down on our backs. Allowing our knees to fall open with gravity. Allowing our shoulders to fall open with gravity as well. Starting to connect with the breath. And again, you can be on a bolster, you can be on your backs. You can also allow your knees to come together each time you inhale, and then fall apart as you exhale, or simply place the soles of your feet on the mat, knees straight up. Wherever you are is perfect. And again, we're going to be breathing into a 4 count, holding to a 4 count, and exhaling to a 4 count. And as you breathe, breathe in through the belly, up through the ribs, the lungs, all the way to the tops of your throats. And then exhale in the opposite direction from the tops of your throats down through the ribs, the lungs, all the way to your bellies, as though you're wringing water from a washcloth, bringing navel into spine. Again, perhaps place your right hands on your bellies and your left hands on your hearts to track the breath as it moves through your bodies. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now allow your breathing to come naturally to its own rhythm. Allow the warmth of your breath to go to any area of your body that is tense or sore, and allow the breath to relieve the tension or soreness that is there. Imagine your breath gathering up all of the tension and soreness in your bodies and breathing it out so that you begin to feel peaceful and relaxed. Any distressing thoughts or feelings that you may have, allow them to be sent out with the breath. And as you allow yourselves to go deeper and deeper into this state of calm, knowing that you are in control at all times. Connect with a personal intention for this practice. That intention could be physical, mental, or spiritual. And it could be for you or for someone you love. Seal that intention with one deep inhale and one deep exhale. Inhale those knees and arms to center. Exhale as your knees fall to the left, arms to the right, if this is in your practice. Again, if you're on the bolster, it's a little bit more intense. Opening up those right obliques, releasing toxins, and breathing. Again, it's a beautiful day out today. It's Thursday. Inhale those knees back to center. And exhale as your knees fall to the right, arms to the left. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Again, breathing into this simple twist. Opening up those left obliques this time. And smile. Again, it's Thursday. It's a beautiful day out today. Inhale back to center. Wrap your arms around your knees. Again, if you're on a bolster, don't rock back and forth. Just drag your shoulders back and down. If you're on the mat, maybe rock back and forth. Massaging your kidneys, opening up your lower back region as you do. Wherever you are is perfect. Gently roll over onto the left side in the fetal position. Remain here for a few breaths. And then using the strength of your arms, come up to the top of the mat, extending your legs, flexing your feet. Again, sitting up straight, shoulders are back and down. Maybe sit up on your bolster if this is in your practice. You don't have to. And again, we're moving into Dandasana, into staff pose. Let's go ahead and inhale those arms all the way up. And exhale as you open up to the right, twisting to the right again. Thumbs are up, shoulders are back and down, facing the right side, and then bend your elbow, dragging that left elbow on the outside of your right knee. If this is in your practice, it can also be in between your knees or on the left side of your left knee. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, we're in twisted Dandasana, opening up those right obliques as we do, dragging our shoulders back and down as much as we can. And smile. Inhale back to center, and then exhale as you open up to the left. Again, east and west, thumbs are up, drag your shoulders back and down, and then drag that right elbow on the outside of your left knee if this is in your practice. It can be between your knees. It can be on the right side of your right knee. Wherever you are is perfect. Perhaps make mudras with both sets of fingers. Again, if this is in your practice. We're in Twisted Dandasana. Again, we're opening our hearts to the side wall through the breath, dragging those shoulders back and down, and smiling. Slowly inhale all the way back up again. And then from here, exhale as you fold forward. Hinge at the hips. Flat backs as far as you can. And then when you can't go any farther, place your hands on the mat on either side of your calves. Inhale halfway up. And then exhale as you grab on to your feet, dragging yourselves in, chin to shin. And then just curl in Dandasana. If this is too intense, you can place a block in between your calves. You can place a bolster on your thighs as well. Again, in Dandasana, staff pose. Again, as we move forward, as we do these forward folds, it calms us down, slows our heart rate down. Breathing in and out in Dandasana. Again, as you breathe in, find where there's resistance in your body. As you breathe out, breathe that resistance out. And you should find some space to move into as you're doing this. One of the things that was the most fun yesterday, and I just want to thank all of you who signed it, was a card that my daughter sent out. It was a virtual card, and I was blown away by the number of people who signed it. It was just so wonderful, and I appreciate it so much. I've never seen that before. In fact, when she sent it to me, I just read the first page, which was her and Michael. And then after that, I stopped reading. I didn't know I had to keep going. And there were pages and pages of signatures, which was so much fun to read. Again, we hold these yin positions for about 3 minutes to allow the fascia to open. And you should be about halfway there, so you may find some space to move into. But wherever you are is perfect. Again, if your head is on a block, if you have a bolster on your thighs, that's also perfect. Just go to wherever you can today. Inhale. As you walk your hands back again. Exhale as you bend that left knee, dragging your left heel in. Flex your right foot, drag your shoulders back and down once again. Again, half Dandasana. Inhale both arms all the way up. And then exhale as you fold forward. This time, reach, 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 reach. Chin to shin. And then just curl in. Again, in Dandasana, or half Dandasana. Breathing in and out as you do. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. And then exhale as you bend your right knee, dragging it to your left knee, twisting to the back of the room, placing your hands on either side of your bolster, or simply placing them on the mat if you don't have a bolster. Inhale first, and exhale as you walk your hands forward. If you have a block, place your right cheek on the block. Again, in a full body twist. We're twisting our spines and our necks, dragging our hip bones and our shoulders down towards the mat. Opening up as much as we can, massaging our internal organs as we do. Slowly inhale as you walk those hands back again. Coming up to a seated position, facing the front of the room, flexing your feet. Again, shoulders are back and down. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend your right knee, dragging your right heel in. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward. Again, hinge at the hips. Reach, 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 reach. Chin to shin. And then just curl in Dandasana. Again, Dandasana slows our heart rate down. Allows us to breathe more deeply as we are breathing in and out. And again, through the breath, you should find some space to move into, allowing yourselves to fold even closer to your thigh. But wherever you are is perfect. Should never force it. Don't force yourself to go down any farther than what you feel is comfortable to you. Again, there should be a little bit of an uncomfortable feeling just from allowing yourself to open a bit more, but it should never be painful. If you have any shooting pain, pull out. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you draw your left knee to your right knee, twist to the back of the room. Place your hands on either side of the bolster or either side of the mat. Inhale as you walk your hands back, and then exhale as you walk them forward, placing that left cheek on the block. Again, in a full body twist, twisting our spines and our necks, but dragging our shoulders and our hips down to the mat as much as possible. Bringing ourselves out, massaging our internal organs as we do. And smile. Again, it's Thursday. It's a beautiful day out today. We've never seen this day before. So much promise in each day that comes. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you extend your legs and shake them out. And then from here, we're coming up to the tops of our mats in Sukhasana. Simple seated pose, crisscross applesauce. And then maybe placing your bolster in front of you so that you can move forward if you'd like to. Don't feel like you have to. Keep your block handy. Again, drag those shoulders back and down. Our crown chakra is directly above our heart chakra, which is directly above our root chakra. All of the chakras are aligned. Maybe placing the backs of your hands on your knees, making mudras with both sets of fingers. Again, gently closing your eyes, moving inward, breathing in and out. As you breathe in through your nose. As you breathe out as though you're blowing out a candle. Gazing inward towards your third eye. Calming ourselves down through the breath. Mastering that monkey mind by concentrating as you breathe in, think I. As you breathe out, think am. Good job. Inhale both arms all the way up. Inhaling gratitude. Gratitude for yourselves, for this beautiful day, for being together on the mat. And then exhale as you draw your hands to Anjali Mudra, releasing whatever does not serve you. You don't need it. Get rid of it. Inhale all the way up. This time, inhaling love. Love for yourself, love for others. And then exhale as you draw those hands to Anjali Mudra, releasing any fear that you may have. Inhale one more time, all the way up. Inhaling forgiveness for yourself and for others, wherever you need to send it. And then exhale as you release. Again, whatever is not serving you, just let it go. Good job. And then place your hands on the mat. Inhale that right arm up and over. Find that left ear. And exhale all the way over to the right. Again, opening up that left side of your neck. Breathing in and out as you do. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm all the way up. Wrap your head. Find that right ear. And exhale over to the left. Again, opening up that right side of your neck as you do. Breathing in and out. Good job. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale down. Inhale your right arm up once again. Bend your elbow. Place your hand between your shoulder blades. Inhale that left arm up. Grab onto your elbow. And exhale as you move over to the left again. Looking up towards the right, opening up that right shoulder as you do. Inhale both arms up. Exhale down. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale as you bend your elbow, placing the palm of your hand between your shoulder blades. Inhale that right arm up. Grab your elbow and exhale over to the right. Again, looking up to the left, breathing in and out, opening up that left shoulder. Good job. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale down to the mat. And then from here, we're going to be moving into dragonfly. And again, dragonfly usually needs a block, but you don't have to have one. You can also use your elbows. Placing that block out in front of you. Inhale first. Exhale as you extend that right leg, flexing your foot. Inhale once again and exhale as you extend that left leg. Again, as open as you can be, but don't let it be painful. Drag those shoulders back and down, sitting up straight. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward, hinging at the hips again. You can have your block in front of you, placing your forehead on the highest, the second, or the third levels. You can also have your elbows in front of you. Again, in dragonfly, toes are facing the ceiling, knees are facing the ceiling. Don't let them fall inward. Again, wherever you are is perfect. Maybe moving all the way down. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you bend your knees, drawing the soles of your feet together. We're either in Baddha Konasana, dragging those heels in, placing the block out in front of us, or we're in butterfly, heels come out, placing the block in between your knees. Wherever you are is perfect. Again, we're going to be folding forward. And just go to wherever you can. Don't feel like you have to today. Inhale both arms all the way up. I'm in Baddha Konasana. Exhale as you fold forward, hinge at the hips, reach, 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 reach. Fingertips come down, hearts come down, third eye comes down. Again, you can be using this block on 3 different levels. You can also be on your elbows, or you can move all the way down to the mat. Wherever you are is perfect. Opening up your hips and your thighs in Baddha Konasana or butterfly, whichever you're in is perfect. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you extend your legs and shake them out. Good job. And then from here, let's come back in to Sukhasana. We're going to inhale that right knee up. Exhale as you place the inside of your right knee on the mat so that your thigh is parallel with your left foot. We're in deer pose. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward, hinge at the hips, reach, 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 reach. Fingertips come down, hearts come down, third eye comes down. And again, you can also be on your elbows or use your block if you'd like to. But maybe use your bolster in front of you so that it's comfortable. In humbly bowing deer pose. And smile again. It's Thursday. It's a beautiful day out today. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you lift that knee and then place that right foot on the mat. Inhale your left leg up. Then exhale as the inside of your knee comes down. Next to your right foot. Again, we're in deer pose. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward, hinge at the hips, reach, 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 reach. Fingertips come down, hearts come down. Maybe your third eye comes down, rocking it back and forth, massaging your third eye and opening up your intuition. And again, you can also be on your elbows if this is too intense. Wherever you are is perfect. In humbly bowing deer pose. Inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you extend your legs and shake them out. Good job. Then from here, cross your legs. Place your hands outside of your legs. Roll up into table. Again, in table, our shoulders are above our wrists, our hips are above our knees. And if we look between our legs, we shouldn't see our feet. Maybe use your bolster if you'd like to. Again, we're going to do some breathing exercises first in cat-cow, starting out by inhaling to cow. Drag your spines down. Look up towards your third eye as much as you can. Open your heart. Exhale to cat. Again, gazing at your navels, dragging your spines up as much as possible. Inhale to cow, opening up your spines, opening up your hearts. Exhale to cat. Again, bending your elbows as you transition. Come back to a flat back. And then from here, place your elbows on the bolster or the mat. Again, we're moving into puppy pose, meaning that we're trying to drag our lower backs and our hearts as close to the mat as possible. Opening them up as we do. Good job. You can stay here, breathing in and out in puppy pose. Or maybe walk your arms out into heart to mat pose. Wherever you are is perfect. If you're in heart to mat pose, you're opening those shoulders as well. But again, be gentle with yourselves. Go to wherever you can today. Slowly inhale as you walk those hands back. And then exhale as you place your forearms on the mat or your bolster. Walk your knees back so that you're flat on your mat. Again, we're in Sphinx pose. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend that left knee, looking back at your left foot. Opening up your necks, your thighs, your calves. Exhale down. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend your right knee, looking back at your right foot. Exhale down. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend your left knee. Exhale down. Inhale and then exhale as you bend your right knee, dragging that right foot in, looking at it if you can. Exhale down. And then from here, let's go ahead and grab on to both of our feet, if this is in your practice, or your ankles. We're just going to stay here, opening up as much as we can. We're not moving into bow pose. We're just going to gently breathe in and out as we drag our shoulders back and down. Again, opening up as much as we can. Good job. And then exhale as you release. Place that right cheek on the mat. Good job. Place your hands at shoulder height. Curl your toes under. Inhale first. And then exhale as you push back to downward dog. My feet are so slippery that I can't keep them stable on the mat. Again, dragging our hearts towards our thighs as much as we can in Ardha Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Maybe walking the dog, lifting first one heel and then the other. Dragging the other heel down towards the mat. Good job. Inhale that right leg all the way up. Three-legged dog split. And exhale as you draw it to the top left of your mat. Right knee down, left top of foot down. Inhale as you walk your hands back to royal pigeon. And exhale as you walk them forward. Again, placing that left cheek on the mat if this is in your practice. Opening up that right hip. Releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. In humbly bowing, resting pigeon. Again, this is one of the most healing asanas in yoga. We store so much energy that we don't need on our hips. You feel it melting down into the mat, into the floor, into the earth below where it is recycled, regenerated as positive healing energy. Resting pigeon allows us to keep our bones from becoming brittle and breaking later on. And it also allows us to keep our balance. Inhale as you walk those hands back again, coming off on that right hip. Swing your left leg all the way around. Left foot is parallel to your right thigh. Bring that right foot in and that right elbow in. Inhale that left arm up and around. Find that right hip crease. Or possibly take a bind in the Mariandrasana twist. We're dragging those shoulders back and down. Opening our hearts to the side wall through the breath. And smile. Again, it's Thursday. Inhale back to center. Extend your legs and shake them out. And then from here, come up to the tops of your mats in Malasana, which is Yogi Squat. In Malasana, our hands are at Anjali Mudra, placing our biceps just beneath our knees, flat backs. All four corners of our feet are growing into the mat or the floor. Lifting our toes, feeling a golden cord that is lifting our heads towards the heavens. Good job. Inhale from your root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra. And exhale down again. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Place your hands on the mat. Inhale halfway up to Ardha. Take a giant step back with your right foot this time. Walk that left foot all the way across. A little more difficult on a bolster. Right knee down, right top of foot down. Inhale as you walk your hands back. And then exhale as you walk them forward into humbly bowing resting pigeon. Again, maybe placing that right cheek on the mat, but again, you can have your elbows in front of you. You can have your left cheek. You can also be on your backs if you'd like to in resting pigeon. Again, we're releasing any unwanted emotion that we may be storing here on this left hip, allowing it to melt into the mat, into the floor, into the earth below where it is recycled, regenerated as positive healing energy. Inhale as you walk those hands back again, coming off on your left hip. Swing your right leg all the way around. Right foot is parallel to your left thigh. Bring that left foot in and your left elbow in. Inhale that right arm up and around. Find that left hip crease. Possibly take a bind in the Mariandrasana twist. If this is in your practice, wringing yourselves out, massaging your internal organs as you do. Again, shoulders are back and down, opening your hearts to the side wall through the breath. Inhale back to center. And then from here, maybe change the position of your bolster. We're moving down on our backs. Bend your knees, arms are out on either side of your knees. Inhale first. Exhale, inch by inch, vertebra by vertebra down to the mat. And when you get there, draw those knees in for a much deserved hug. Rock back and forth. Massage your lower backs and your kidneys as you do. Good job. And then from here, place your heels just below your sit bones. Again, take your block in hand if you have your block. Inhale as you push your hips up, placing the block underneath your sacrum on the highest, second or third levels. You can also do a traditional bridge. This is a supported bridge. Again, maybe walking those feet out in front of you, maybe drawing your arms overhead. Again, in a T formation or a mushroom formation, opening up those lower backs even more. Slowly draw your hands back overhead. Walk your feet in. Inhale as you push your hips up, releasing the block. And exhale down. Actually, let's go ahead and do that one more time. Inhale as you push your backs up. Placing the lowest level underneath your sacrum. Exhale first. Inhale both legs up. Flexing your feet. Again. And legs straight up. So this is a supported leg straight up. Allowing the circulation to come back down to our vital organs. Back down to our brains. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend your knees, placing your heels just below your sit bones. Inhale as you push that block out from under you. And exhale down. Good job. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. And then from here, place your feet as wide as the mat. Arms are out east and west. We're moving in to windshield wipers. Inhale first. Exhale as you allow your knees to fall all the way down to the left as far as you can. Windshield wipers. Inhale back to center. Exhale, allow them to fall all the way down to the right. One more time. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale to the right. Good job. Inhale back to center. Wrap your arms around your knees. Grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys. Inhaling through your noses, sigh it out. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And with that intention, allow your legs to come out as wide as the mat or wider. Arms are down beside your torso. Palms are up to receive. down to ground, starting to relax. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your knees, relax your thighs. Relax your hips, relax your torsos, relax your fingers. Relax your hands, relax your wrists, relax your forearms. Relax your elbows, relax your upper arms, relax your shoulders. Relax your necks, relax your jaws, relax your cheeks. Relax your foreheads. Relax the crowns of your heads. Just relax. Start to bring movement back to your fingers and your toes by wiggling your toes and maybe touching each finger with your thumb. Reach your arms overhead, extend through your feet, giving yourselves a full body stretch and filling your lungs with your sweet, sweet breath. Then exhale as you draw those knees in for one final compassionate hug, rocking back and forth, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then using the strength of your arms, come back to a seated position facing the front of the room. Legs are crossed, hands are at Anjali Mudra, heads are bowed in honor of your practices. From the place deep in my soul that I know to be pure and true, I bow to and honor that same place that resides within each of you. Thank you so much for coming to practice yoga with me on this very, very beautiful Thursday. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow or next Thursday. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste. Thank you, ladies. I'm going to go ahead and ring the gong to end practice. And thank you for being here. It was great to see you. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will talk to you tomorrow or next Thursday. Take care. Bye, everyone.